As organizations embrace hybrid and remote work, their security needs are evolving. Traditional security models are becoming inadequate, prompting a shift towards remote privileged access management, or RPM. This change is significant, as it addresses the complexities of securing access in a distributed IT landscape. On November 28, 2025, the Hacker News reported that conventional privileged access management, PAM, solutions struggle to meet the demands of modern work environments. With IT administrators, contractors, and third-party vendors needing secure access from various locations, RPAM offers a cloud-based approach that enhances security without compromising compliance. In this video, we'll explore what RPAM is, how it differs from traditional PAM, and why its adoption is rapidly increasing across industries. If you find this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. As organizations increasingly transition to hybrid and remote work environments, the need for robust security measures has never been more critical. Remote Privileged Access Management, RPAM, is emerging as a vital solution to address these demands, particularly in safeguarding access to sensitive systems and data. One of the key advantages of RPAM is its ability to enforce just-in-time JIT access, which minimizes the risk associated with standing privileges. This approach allows organizations to grant temporary access to users only when necessary, significantly reducing the attack surface. Moreover, RPAM integrates multi-factor authentication, MFA, adding an additional layer of security by requiring multiple forms of verification before granting access. This is particularly important as cybercriminals increasingly target weak remote access points, exploiting vulnerabilities in traditional methods like VPNs and Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP. By eliminating the reliance on shared credentials and ensuring that only continuously verified users can access sensitive data, RPAM helps mitigate the risks of unauthorized access. Compliance is another driving force behind the rapid adoption of RPAM. Organizations are under constant pressure to meet various regulatory requirements, such as ISO 27001 and HIPAA, which mandate comprehensive oversight of privileged activities. RPAM automates session logging and creates detailed audit trails, thus streamlining compliance processes and providing organizations with valuable insights into user behavior. This not only aids in aligning with regulatory standards but also enhances overall security posture. Looking ahead, the future of privileged access management lies in the integration of advanced technologies within RPAM solutions. Features such as agentic AI threat detection are poised to revolutionize how organizations monitor for suspicious activity, enabling proactive measures to prevent data breaches before they occur. As the landscape of remote work continues to evolve, embracing RPAM will be essential for organizations seeking to maintain security and compliance in a distributed digital environment. As organizations increasingly adopt hybrid and remote work models, the need for remote privileged access management, RPAM, is becoming more critical. The shift towards remote work has introduced unique access challenges, as employees, contractors, and third-party vendors require secure access to sensitive systems from diverse locations and devices. This complexity necessitates a more sophisticated approach to managing privileged access, which is where RPAM comes into play. One of the primary drivers for RPAM adoption is the urgent demand for strong access controls. With the rise of remote work, organizations are confronted with the challenge of ensuring that every privileged access request is both authorized and monitored. RPAM facilitates this by implementing policy-based, just-in-time JIT access, which effectively eliminates standing privileges. This approach ensures that access is granted only when necessary, significantly reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Additionally, cybercriminals are increasingly targeting weak remote access points, such as traditional VPNs and Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP, sessions. These methods are often exploited to gain access to sensitive information or launch attacks within an organization. RPAM mitigates these threats by enforcing multi-factor authentication, MFA, which adds an extra layer of security. By continuously verifying user identities and recording privileged sessions, RPAM not only secures access but also enhances visibility into user activity, making it harder for malicious actors to operate undetected. Compliance requirements further accelerate the need for RPAM solutions. Organizations must adhere to various regulatory frameworks that mandate comprehensive oversight of privileged activities. RPAM simplifies compliance by automating session logging and providing detailed audit trails. This capability not only streamlines the audit process but also equips organizations with critical insights into their privileged access, ensuring alignment with regulatory standards. Looking ahead, the future of privileged access management is undoubtedly leaning towards RPAM solutions that support cloud-native architectures and zero-trust principles. As technology continues to evolve, organizations must embrace solutions that offer agile and secure management of privileged access across distributed environments. Advanced features such as AI-driven threat detection will also play a pivotal role in identifying and mitigating potential risks before they escalate into significant breaches. In summary, the growing need for RPAM is a response to the complexities of modern work environments. By prioritizing secure, flexible access management, organizations can better protect their sensitive data and maintain compliance, all while adapting to the demands of a rapidly changing digital landscape. As organizations increasingly rely on hybrid work models, the demand for remote privileged access management, RPAM, is surging, driven by several key trends. One of the most pressing factors is the need for robust access controls tailored to remote work environments. With employees, contractors, and third-party vendors accessing critical systems from various locations and devices, organizations are implementing RPAM to enforce policy-based, just-in-time JIT access. This approach mitigates the risks associated with standing privileges, ensuring that every access request is authorized and monitored. Moreover, cybercriminals are honing in on vulnerabilities within traditional remote access methods such as VPNs and Remote Desktop Protocol (RDP) sessions. These avenues are often exploited to gain unauthorized access, leading to severe security breaches like ransomware attacks. RPAM addresses these threats by incorporating multi-factor authentication (MFA) and eliminating shared credentials, thereby ensuring that only continuously verified users can access sensitive information. This proactive stance significantly reduces potential attack vectors, enhancing overall security posture. Compliance is another critical driver behind the rapid adoption of RPAM. Organizations face increasing pressure to adhere to various regulatory frameworks, such as ISO 27001 and HIPAA, which mandate comprehensive visibility into privileged activities. RPAM facilitates compliance by automating session logging and generating detailed audit trails, streamlining the auditing process while providing insights into user behavior. This automation not only simplifies compliance efforts but also empowers organizations to quickly adapt to evolving regulatory requirements. Looking ahead, the future of privileged access management is clearly leaning towards RPAM solutions that embrace cloud-native architectures and zero-trust principles. These advancements will enable organizations to maintain secure, scalable control over privileged access across distributed networks. Additionally, the integration of artificial intelligence into RPAM can enhance threat detection capabilities, allowing organizations to identify and respond to suspicious activities before they escalate into serious breaches. As the landscape of work continues to evolve, embracing RPAM will be crucial for organizations seeking to safeguard their critical assets and maintain compliance in an increasingly complex digital world. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals.